everybody, and I hope you're having a nice week. I'm coming back from a little bit of a break here. This is the longest break I've had from the channel. I guess I owe you guys a little bit of an explanation. Nothing crazy, but three things. Work, family, and Elden Ring. I picked up Elden Ring over the sale. That's where a lot of my gaming time has been. But I also got quite busy with work and family. So took a little bit of time away, but I am back. And today I've got a Power Herald ranked gameplay. You could probably guess it, but it's true. So sit back, grab a snack, and we'll have a chat and watch some Power Herald ranked PvP. Alrighty, so here is the gameplay. We've got a ranked game on the old Power Herald. There's a flash of the build. Feel free to pause that and take your screenshot. I've showed this build before. Anyway, so this is a ranked game. I'm not particularly highly rated. I think low gold 3. And I've just kind of been messing around, queuing with whoever wants to queue and just enjoying the PvP rush. I think most people's ratings have fallen a little bit over the course of the PvP rush. But anyways, that is where this game is at. And going into mid here, I get kind of knocked off and I'm looking around for a in here into this fight. I see some people who are down low and they may be good targets, but oh, you hear that audio tell? That's the Dragon Hunter Longbow 5. My team's all trapped in that, but they get a kill anyways, so good on them for that. Now I'm just looking to jump into this fight here. I think, okay, maybe I can have a little fight against this Catalyst. I get knocked down though by the Catalyst, and now I'm kind of stuck in Willbender jail. There's that Hammer 5. That is a scary skill. I can not get through that. I have no source of stability on this build. I think here I should have prioritized the Willbender who was killing my Necro. But my Necro actually gets a rally off of another kill, so that is good. And we're just about going to clean up that team fight with a nice death strike onto the engineer there for about 5k. Looking back at my map, you see my Necro is fighting somebody, so I come to have a look, see if I can get the target, but then I realize, okay, no, he's in down state, so I don't need to go there. So I double back to mid. My teammate is having trouble with this Necro, so I jump on him, do a big burst of skills, 4, 5, do the fastest strength. You can see if I can knock him off. Dodges it though. Greatsword 3, Greatsword 5 gets that down. So we got lots of kills at mid, we got a kill at home. Everything is going pretty darn good here. Now I see my Mesmers at far, and I see this. There is a enemy by him on the map. So I go to cover him. We are currently 2 of us versus 3 enemies up here. So I'm kind of pulling back a bit. And I probably should have stayed up a little bit closer to my Mesmer, but he has ranged damage. I do not. I am a melee boy, but he actually gets a kill. So I run up here to try and secure it with him. So a little bit of a burst of skills. Now my Mesmer gets a little bit low and he has to use his Distort, and he starts kiting. He jumps down the node, or down the hole rather, and now there's an Elementalist and a Necro on me, so I have no choice. I have to run away. My Mesmer hits me with that amazing stealth, and that allows me to get down the hole. Easy peasy. So that is good stuff. Coming on up the hole like Puxatawny Phil on Groundhog Day. Coming up to mid. You see there's a kill here, so I clean that up real quick. My Necro goes down again. There's a reason I'm saying this, a little bit of foreshadowing, but as a good teammate does, I go ahead and res him because I want to be a helpful, friendly guy and you know, help the team win and all that good stuff. So there we go. We get the Necro up and we salvage this fight here. Now I see that Ellie is going away to home, but I go on to the engineer instead. My Necro friend who has been on our home node is having a little bit of trouble again. And let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can get this. A little bit of bursts of damage onto the Scrapper, but it's not quite enough. And I'm too low health, so I pull back, pull away. That's okay. We're looking around. Sadly, my team does not cap mid, but that's okay. I'm going to get a little bit of healing action going here. If you just pop that healing facet, the regen will start ticking here. Let's see if I can help my friend with this Ellie. I didn't realize it was 2. I think that this was an over-rotation, but I didn't realize at the time that there was 2 teammates. And we didn't have any kind of control over our home nodes, so I think at the end of the day it wasn't all that bad. And we secured 2 kills for it, so yeah, it's kind of somewhat here, somewhat there, but they do actually steal Stillness. I think looking back, it would have been better for me to immediately go to Stillness and trust my teammates to win that 2v2. anyways, come back into mid here, but my Mesmer dies to the Elementals. I'm looking at my map, looking for teammate. I see my Guardians here, so I run to my Guardian, but I get caught in some crap. Oh my goodness, I'm getting absolutely destroyed. So I need to roll out of here and scoot up the stairs. Now, internalize this situation here. I'm running away from a bad fight. I'm half health. I've got 2 people on me. This is a miracle if I survive this, right? There's nothing I really could have done to change this situation other than not being here in the first place. Anyways, so despite being 2v1, I get the Scrapper down to 16% health in the 1v1. He does get me down, so well played by him. My Mesmer jumps in, and the Mesmer actually almost dies. He gets his heal off, and he ends up downing the Scrapper, and right now I need him to res me. I'm hoping he reses me here, but he accidentally goes for the stomp. And look at this, I get the target of shame and a whisper telling me basically that I did the wrong thing. So that is a really quick way to earn yourself a spot on the old block list. I don't play with a chat cover. I think that the Guild Wars 2 community all in all is pretty darn good. But you know what, every now and again you do get a salty sailor on your team. And the best way to handle it is just to use the old block button and go about your day. So I take my hat of shame here, and I think to myself, if we're not winning team fights, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to win duels instead. So I take this duel against a Dagger Catalyst. Now Dagger Catalyst is something that is a lot more strong than Herald. Herald has not got the favor in this 1v1, so I use a Glint knockdown into a Sword 5, Great Sword 3, and then 2, and get a nice combo on him, and win that duel with my hat of shame. And look at that beautiful pigs finisher. That is from the War Pigs Guild. That's my guild. If you are a PvP enjoyer and you want to come and be an active member of a guild, we are waiting for you. We got a really good group of people. So a link to that will be in the description if you're looking for a PvP oriented guild, or if you just want to play with me, or you want to come and tell me I'm bad. There you go. There's your link. So I think mid is not looking good, so I go to far here. Now I just won my 1v1 there, so I'm going to be a little bit confident here in my second one. Now this is another Catalyst, this is a different Catalyst, but Catalyst, like I said, is not a favorable matchup for Herald, so I need to play this carefully, kind of going in and out, going for a burst, and then peeling back here. He's got Shocking Aura up, and then he combos it into the updraft, and then he combos it in more air stuff. I get knocked down by the node getting flipped by Tranquility. Get my phase reversal up, phase reversal, sword 2 into his back, and that gets the down on him. So despite winning back-to-back duels, 2 nodes in a row, we don't own anything, but that's okay. You can only control yourself, you can't really control your teammates, so you can only make yourself as big and as threatening as possible and just do whatever you can to win the game. And you can't be 2 places at once, sadly. It would be really cool if I could be, but if I was in 2 places at once, then I would be a Mesmer, and the only thing worse than a Mesmer is a thief. So, okay, so I decide I want to come and try and help my team a little bit because they're struggling so hard in the team fights. Grab a quick kill onto the enemy Elementalist. Now, hindsight again, I think it would have been better for me to camp the node that I owned because we had stillness and it's like double ticking. And anyways, I don't think that my Elementalist is going to win this duel into the Scrapper here, so I come in to give him a plus. But in the time it took me to give him a plus, the rest of my team has died at mid. So it's, you know, there you go again about with being in 2 places at once. You really can't be in 2 places at once, and it's sort of an opportunity cost, right? If you go one place and the other place loses, even if you're winning all your fights, you can't be in all of them, right? So, okay, so my Necro here is 2v1. Even though he was rude to me, I come in and give him some help, because that's what you should always do. Try and get some peel for him. Lots of damage on the LA's big burst here. Necro goes down, so I go ahead and pop my Glint Heal, get it ready, and stick the res. Dragon Hunter Longbow 5 comes down, so I just use my Glint Heal the second time to invert that damage into healing, and I can stick the res, and I can go ahead and get that guy up, because I want to win the game. And quick burst on the Ellie, so I leave them with a downed Ellie. And as you can see, there's a Willbender there, so I do a little bit of damage on the Willbender. And so the Willbender's 1 health, the Ellie is down, the Ellie is dead. So I leave them, but my Necro still dies. Yeah. Anyways. So, if you look at my map, my Guardian's behind me. I'm going to let him cap this node. I'm just going to cruise on by and let him do that job for me because I see that my Mesmer's at far. And I know that there's at least one person there. And I know that the stillness buff is coming up. And I know that we've got respawns coming up. So I think that my effort is more urgently needed there so that we can secure those 2 things. Now, I see that there is an enemy aggressing on the stillness buff. I want to play for that because we let it slide too many times so I can get a quick burst onto the Elementalist. And then immediately rotate over to my Mesmer because you can see he's got 2 people on him if you look at the map. So I need to run in here and peel for him. I gotta peel for him, so I run in. I get as big and as scary as I possibly can to try and scare them off of him. And it works. As you can see, mission success. Both of them run away, which is just perfect for me. I put my block up to block the Guardian's longbow 5 and make a little bit of space. But in making space, my Mesmer comes in behind and downs the Guardian, which is excellent. And then we get the down onto the Engineer in just a second here. There we go. So that was a really good 2v2, and I think it was a pretty good rotation because we were able to get the swiftness buff and then rotate into far and then win the 2v2. So all in all, I think it was a good game, even though I had some criticism. Definitely valid at some points, but I mean, you know, you can only do so much. You're only one person. You can only be in one place at a time. And if somebody's being rude to you, mean to you, just use that good old block feature. My block list is nice and long and healthy, and then you don't have to use a chat cover, which is great. So anyways, that's the end of the game. Like I said, not super highly rated, just like low gold 3, but there's no shame in being low gold 3. And there we go. That's my comeback from my nice long break. So thanks very much for watching. Appreciate all the support. I think I hit 3,500 subscribers. Holy crap, guys. I really appreciate it. Feel free to leave a like or a subscribe or a comment or tell me I'm bad or join the guild or come to my house. Wait, no, don't do that. Anyways, okay, that's all from me for the week. Have a good one. See you next week. Thanks. Bye.